Alright, 1962 Vespa VNB. Originally 125cc, they built it up to 150. I have the original taillight, but the internals are all kind of corroded out of it. So I bought a new lens for it, and I was going to try to repair the inside, which is still a possibility, just haven't got around to it. Here's the side, the bad area right here. It's actually really thick metal right there. I'm not sure the structure that's inside, but it's, even though it's rusted on the outside, it's actually still a solid piece inside of here. So I'm not sure how thick that is, if it's double wall or what. This right here is where the cowl hooks up to. So it goes right in there. The floorboard is in kind of rough shape right here. I put in a little strengthening angle iron, and here's where your rear brake comes through. But yeah, it's definitely hurting right in that area. Now if you're going to replace the floorboard, like you said, you take these rivets out all the way up, and I believe the new floorboard comes to right in here somewhere. Might come higher, I'm not too sure. But you know, that's definitely the bad spot on the bike. I have a new front spring that I can give you, and the new front shock. I haven't looked at it yet, but they're still in the box. A new horn. I have the original horn also, if you'd like that. It's the original headlight. Little glove box deal on the side here. Comes a little Vespa toolkit. And one thing I was going to do is, this is the throttle cable, and it actually sheared up inside of the headset there. So I was going to replace that. Here's the actual sleeve that it goes through inside of the body. So it'll just be a matter of running a new cable through there. Inside of here is all your electrical wires. Of course, spark plug, fuel line. So for right now, I was just using this to pull for the throttle. As you can see, it's not hot. I started it up about a half an hour ago. It took me a minute to figure out which was the on and off on the fuel. I forgot. So, but I let it cool back down. It's going to smoke a little bit because whenever you do, I guess I wish I could take this off of here, but whenever you rebuild the head, they say to run about a 3 to 4% oil inside of the two-stroke mixture. So you want to run that just to make sure everything's really well lubed. So it smokes a little more than normal, but they say after the break-in, you can back it back down to 2% of the two-stroke oil. So I also have the cover for this. This is the clutch, little clutch assembly here. But start it up here for you. Can't read that. It says 2,899 miles. Of course, not sure if that's original or not. I doubt it would have rolled over with the way they said they rode it. It would have taken 99,999 miles. I doubt it has that much on it. So here's a side stand I'd welded on instead of the typical center stand. So kind of like the look of that a little bit better. Just a little more unique. Definitely not the most beautiful thing right now, but it's got a really strong engine. It's been rebuilt, the top end. I didn't break into it and redo the bearings or anything like that. I think it cost maybe $80 for the main bearing and maybe another $50 for the rest of the parts. And you can pop the case open and replace the bearings if you want to. Like I said, I don't know if the 2,800 miles that it says are on there original. I really doubt that it's rolled over. I just think that, you know, it sat outside a good amount of its life. So you know, I don't think the motor really has a lot of wear and tear on it as far as miles are concerned, so rebuilding it's not necessary. It's got a new piston and a new cylinder head in it, new piston rings and all that. So, and the carburetor right down in there was professionally cleaned by a shop here in Cincinnati. I took it out, took it apart, dipped it, and then the fuel tank was sandblasted, and then they added a new petcock to it. So it's in good shape. New switch right there for the brake light. Try to keep a lot of stuff original on it. I mean, I wanted it to look a little rough but be durable and, you know, reliable motor wise. So, and I have all new, what did I buy? A whole engine gasket kit for it also. So if you ever do decide to rebuild the motor, tear it apart even more than I did, you know, you can you have all the gaskets to do that. And most of the rubber's been replaced. Little things like this here and just kind of around the body. But yeah, I guess that's about it. Like I said, it's not the most beautiful thing right now, but with a little bit of work, it could look pretty sweet, I think. Here's the engine cowl. And this carburetor cover, and you could adjust it through the top there, and just a floor mat that I bought for it. So, and I have a pretty good selection of other parts also to include with it. So yep, there it is.